Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the finals of the PUDL. I have finally made it to a finals on this channel. I've made finals before. I've won leagues before. I just have not won one in a while. It has been a long while, like last year. So winning again would be nice, and especially winning on the channel would be nice. So let's see if the third time's a charm. We see, we do see the treads. Okay. I want to see what adjustments he made. No Ogre Pawn makes sense. Does bring the Spikes machine as well. And doesn't bring Vikavolt. That's really nice, because again, I did not bring Garchomp. And I don't have to deal with webs, so that's pretty good. I guess try to prevent as many early hazards as possible, right? I could still lead this. This is still just a generally safe lead, especially now that I'm Fizz-Def, like fully Fizz-Def on Aloe to handle treads and stuff. I could also just lead Aloe. That feels pretty free. If I'm expecting a hazard... I also don't want this to get poisoned though, that'd be awful. This can kinda... Do I still have Earthquake on this? No. If they do lead Glim, who do I want? Probably this, honestly. And if they go for the Spikes... I don't want that though. I guess I can just go hard coin toss if they decide to lead it. So we're gonna try this. This is not a. I should be leading hands, but okay. Do I have enough time? Okay, we did it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, so we did it. We did get the hands lead off. I think I got all 6 in there. Panic there a bit, but. I want to lead this versus Hammerocks. I want to disincentivize him just sitting there clicking ceaseless over and over. So, because I'd rather have to switch into Glim than that. And we do see Glim on lead. Do I just stay in and let this get up hazards? I obviously can't one-shot it because it's Sash, presumably. But let's just entertain the thought. Because I'm kind of meant to sit on this. That's why I'm AV. Wild Charge does to a KO without dropping my things. I could also just Rock Slide into CC. I kind of want to do that. Rock Slide also doesn't make contact. I like that a lot better. Getting poisoned would stink, but ooh. Okay, so we did make the right call, not going for the contact move. Spiky Shield. So it's missing something because you could run because you got your Stealth Rock, your Spikes, and you want your attacks, right? You want Mortal Spin, you want EP, and Spiky Shield is taking up something. The problem is I don't really have a good way to just kill this. I definitely need to break the Sash. I could go into this and try to duel it with this. Because I'm not super worried about taking Earth Powers with this, I don't think. Let's just check. Earth Power from Timid does to a KO, like 0.01% of the time, but I think I do just Rock Slide first. I don't think you're clicking Earth Power anywhere, like now that I think about it. You're just definitely setting up a hazard. And I can just get my rocks up too. And I can block your spin. Like, not the rapid spin from the elephant, but this. Okay, he do go for the Earth Power. That looks like it's just max special attack. 375 minus 211. 164. Yeah, that looks like standard, just offensive lead. What's the first play? I should be I'm faster than this. I'm always faster. So I think I wish first. To scope out a Spiky Shield, scope out a Switch. It covers a lot. Even if you just stay in attack, I can just keep the Wish in the air. Also don't proc your thing, your Toxic Debris. I could use it to swap back into Iron Hands if I feel like I need to. But this is where not having Protect is kind of rough, because Wish Protect would be really safe here if you do decide to just EP again. And I think that's what you're doing. Because see, I don't want to lose my Prim answer already. I could just get up the rocks, or I can just smack it with an Iron Head. I'm gonna Iron Head on the off chance you do just go for the Earth Power. I think I can just get the flinch and then be safe. Just kind of cheese. Obviously, I'm making a game plan off a 60% chance, but it's not. I'm not in a great spot. I can't lie. And when you're not in a great spot, sometimes you just kind of ball out. That's Annihilate, isn't it? Actually, I can T-Wave it. I can T-Wave this. And we can find a bit about the build. I assume you're Scarf again, but we'll see. That's like 20%. So you definitely have some meat on your bones. You're definitely like at least max HP. So you could be Scarf Gambit, but I'm gonna assume you're like a setup set. I think we always just go... I could go Aloe, actually. This gets a rock move, right? Yeah. And I think... I don't think there's any way I can live a rock move with the bird. Yeah, I do if it's uninvested. Is that something I want to risk this early when there's a low kicks? No. When I can just do this and then wish into like something else. Or Scald. Okay. So you might not be set up. You might still be Scarf. Just with like a lot of HP. I think Scarf Final Gambit is a safe bet to make. Still no hazards in play yet though, so what can he go into from his position? Go into Prim, if it's like a Psychic Noise, Calm Mindset or something. Go to Hammerot, start setting up hazards, or even go low kicks. But that I probably wouldn't recommend, especially after looking at how little I took from that U-turn. Which I didn't calc, but I should have. I'll calc it as soon as I get the HP back up. U-turn. Because if that's no attack investment on a U-turn, then that tells me something's up, and it's probably not Scarf. It might be some sort of weird setup set. I'm generally okay with this. I'll have to calc for an energy ball though. 534, I can't type. 534 to 470 is 64. That is, yeah, that's like, that's invested on Annihilate. Okay, cool. So like max HP, max attack, something like that. Limora with Energy Ball. Am I scared of you? Max roll is 430, so the answer is no. I want to Rain Dance so bad. I also want to Skull just to break the thing. But I think getting the clean switch into something might be better. I do think you are going to Energy Ball though, right? So I'll Wish, and then I can hard swap something if I have to. Now obviously, do I just Baton Pass into Rachi? Is that just the thing I do, and then start T-Waving for the Annihilate? No, because you can't go Treads on Rachi. So we have to... We can pass, we can Scald. I'm totally down to staying in Scald, because now I'm not super worried about taking an E-Ball. I don't think it's time for the Rain Dance yet, because who's your switch into this? You stay in and stack hazards, or you go maybe Prim. Neither which I really want to be Darkrai to be in front of. So I'm just gonna throw out a Skull here. You could be Mono Earth Power. think I need to prepare for an energy ball on this turn, so I have to wish or baton pass. I'm gonna wish first. Because if it is energy ball, then I need to prepare to switch out anyway. And whatever comes in needs to be ready to take a hit. And Brachi isn't ready yet. Because with no Ogre Pawn, you have nothing to hit me super effectively. So you might just want to be teching random like coverage moves to hit me. Also, Rage Fist is at 100 base power. Let me write that down too. Who's Milk? This thing. I don't think Jirachi's scared. I know it wasn't scared last time, but let me just calc versus like a spec set. Specs is gonna kill me from this range. My little man, my Rachi. I would love to just be BP. A Specs Moonblast can just KO me from full HP. That's ridiculous. I don't think you do that though. I'm gonna just baton pass. I feel like this is a pretty safe play. Okay, so super not Specs. Probably down to 273. $261, so you're super not Specs, so that's awesome. 261. That's so it's not modest. It's probably because that did not a lot. So that's like, is that 0? Yeah, it's 0 special attack, so it's bulky. Which I think means it's Rachi time. Because Rachi can sit on it. Iron Hands could also try to come in for the Oko, but I don't need to do that yet. And we're gonna catch the Wish too. So I think we T-Wave or toss out the rocks now. And I think if Ape does come out, I'd love to get a T-Wave on it. And especially this too, if it wants to sit in Calm Mind or something. Okay, into who? Okay, I choked. Yeah, I should have put up the rocks. Because I could have forced it to Rapid Spin. I think I always just go hard Aloe. I could go into this, but I guess losing... I expect Knockoff to come out. I think that's very obviously the move. But losing my boots would be terrible on this. Even if I do potentially burn it and cripple it. So I do have to go this, because even Rachi isn't getting anything other than a Wish Off by staying in. So it's not a great play, but it's one I have to make. He could also Volt Switch incredibly freely. It's just something I have to do. Yeah. 451 to 297. Gonna assume uninvested, but it's always good to calc. Especially in finals. 154. Yeah, that's like max roll on no special attack. I can stay in, right? Because you're uninvested? Primarina. Bulky Calm Mind, Energy Ball. Max roll 346. No, I cannot. We just gotta go hard back into Rachi. But if it's uninvested, I can think I'm pretty safe. I feel good about doing this. Worst case scenario is flip turn. Okay, perfect. So now we're just gonna put the rocks up, now that we know that you're willing to do that. And letting Annihilate... I'd rather let Annihilate in on rocks than let Treads in on T-Wave again. And it might make him second guess about clicking Volt Switch, because you could click Rapid Spin, you could click Knockoff, try to read the Drift Limb coming in. But now I can punish this thing. somehow. Regardless of what it does, it's gonna get punished. Either rocks are staying up, or I'm gonna... I think I can go this and just BP, right? The problem is if he stays in and just earthquakes, what do I do? Because he'll be at +1, so I won't outspeed it with this. I'd have to go into this, maybe. And start trying to set up. Which isn't the worst idea. We need to figure out this thing's moveset, too. Because I want to see what move it's missing. If it's missing ice coverage or rock coverage or what. I'm not ready to go Drifblim just yet. I'd rather go to Drifblim after this. He can spin if he wants. Because now I get momentum back. And now I have to make a decision. I can Scald this. The worst case scenario, and that being just Annihilate comes in and doesn't get burnt. Or I can just hard BP. And I think I'm leaning towards that. Because I can kind of just come in on this forever. I already messed up by giving it 1 free boost. I don't want to do it again. Let me see. What's also interesting and cool to note is that I actually... Volt Switch does not 3KO. Like, I always heal more off of regenning than he's dealing with me to a Volt Switch. So I do heal from this transaction. This is Samurott? Okay. Sucks for not figuring out what's boots and what's not yet either, now that he got rid of that. I think that actually the shreds might be boots. I don't think it took Stealth Rock Ship, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm not insane enough to do this. I think, yeah, why would I not go hands here? 10 out of 10 times I go hands. I can close combat pretty freely. What about Wild Charge? Wild Charge actually also has no switchings beyond Shreds, which you're not switching in. I feel like that's what I do. Because what's the mid-ground is Prim or Glim, right? So, CC and Wild Charge are the 2 things I can do here. And I'd rather CC, but... Actually, I should CC because if the Annihilate comes in, it's gonna get a bunch, isn't it? Like, I'm just gonna give it a free boost, aren't I? Wild Charge is 42 to 49, and it can deal with Drain Punch. We're gonna CC. 440 to 347. And we can confirm flip turn. 93. Flip. We do burn the chop on this, so that's great. And it does half the chopple. So flip turn. 93, you are not a boosting item, and are you... So you're Jolly, right? No, you could be Adamant, but you are not a boosting item. Cool. You took half through Chopple. I'm always going Mola on this anyway, but we're gonna figure this out. So that's either fully offensive... Actually, I think it's like max HP. I think it's like specially defensive. Because that did like... That did slightly more than half, like 51, 52%. So that looks closer to like... It's not fully bulky, but it is more bulky than not. Or like max HP, max speed, something like that. 449 to 311. Or 331. 118 on an Earthquake. So that's not max attack. So this is like a lot of speed and a lot of HP. That's 0 attack investment. I'm gonna assume the last move... You're missing either knockoff or rock coverage, which is very important. If you have no rock coverage, I can always go Feng Huang. Or Drift... Actually, well, knockoff is honestly just a threat regardless. I'm gonna take the BP here. Starting to lose HP on this, but again, I do out-heal the Volt Switch. And we're getting chip on that. If we can get in another close combat position like that again, that'd be great. Because that was a big hit. What do I expect to come? What did he bring in last time? Primarina, right? He hasn't clicked Flip with Prim, so I'm assuming he doesn't have it. I think it's like sub Calm Mind, or Calm Mind 3 attacks or something. I think this is a setup set. I don't think this is, because it's great into me and because he just hasn't clicked Flip yet. He might just not want to reveal it, but that's what I'm gonna go for now. This thing is like basically full HP. Is there any reason I should be going Iron Hands, especially if it is no investment? Wild Charge does not kill, and but this thing also doesn't like do anything to me. I think it's a risky exchange I don't need to make when I can just do this. I want to go to this and I want to wish back up Mola for Treads and Ape and all that. If you do want to stay in Calm Mind, I can always just T-Wave it, so... Because T-Wave Iron Head basically beats that thing one-on-one. If you want to bring in this again, I'm going to throw out this Wish, Mola's going to come in, eat whatever, recover, and then flip again. I do have the heart of a stall player. Double Wish Iron Hands, this is unlimited hit points. Unlimited power. The problem is I'm not able to punish him because I can get hazards up, or I can't keep hazards up, and he can't punish me because he either doesn't have knockoff, and it's because I have boots. It's because I did put boots on both of them, which is very smart of me. And I guess he just doesn't have knockoff on Treads. I'm assuming the last move is just the rock coverage, because I would have clicked it a long time ago. This is an interesting spot. So I think the obvious play is just BP. This could be Scarf too, but let's run a calc with Drifblim. If I go to Drifblim and Terra, like if I flip, or yeah, Baton Pass into it. Samurott, Hisui. How much is this gonna hurt me after Terra? Considering Stealth Rock is in play, it can kill me, so that's not something I need to do. I think I do just go onto Iron Hand. So I go hard, or do I take the hit? How does Aloe take a hit from this, actually? Cecil said she was 25%. Yeah, we're gonna Wish. We're gonna Wish into hand. I'm gonna Wish here and then just go hard hands. Because I want to save HP on both of these. And I don't think you're gonna flip. I think you're gonna Ceaseless again. If he does flip, it's kind of bad, but I am still getting health from it, so it's still not a bad play. Gaining health on this and on Mola. Perfect. So 2 layers of spikes are now up. And it mostly hurts Iron Hands, who's about to heal, like, a lot of HP. Excellent. So, CC or Wild Charge, we're here again. I think we just always CC at this point, because it gives me something. I don't have Volt Switch as a mid-ground, unfortunately. Who would I rather let in, Prim or Treads? I want to say Prim, because I can get some rocks up versus it. I'm honestly down to just switch between those two again. I just kind of got to make a hard read. Is he ready to throw away Treads? I don't think so. I'm gonna Wild Charge. Maybe I should CC in case he stays in, but he doesn't. Okay. Let's see Prim. Oh no, no, I should have CC'd. I forget. Oh wait, oh, that's not Annihilate. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I can still get my defog opportunity at some point. I'm not super scared of an EP from this thing. Glamora. Yeah, you're doing 30% max. I can just kill you. I'm gonna Rock Slide on the Spiky Shield. I'd rather stay in than try to let Rachi take an EP. 2 Rock Slides also kills this if he does go for the Earth Power. I'll just have to Wish up again and remove hazards. Okay, cool. So we scouted that out correctly. Now we can throw out our contact move. Now I think we just CC and get a kill on something that isn't Prim. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I can honestly throw out... I think I'm very fine to throw out either one. Because you're gonna let this die, or you're gonna try to make a... It's a 50-50 between Prim and Shreds, right? Okay, so you're gonna let this go. When can I get my defog opportunity? I need to either let something go, or... let me see. What can I defog against? If I get a free opportunity versus Shreds, I think I can. Versus low kicks, I might be able to, depending on like what it locks into or whatever. Same if the Annihilate really is Scarf. Even maybe Prim. Because that was like basically all the hazards except for Hammerot, but if I can get rid of the T-Spikes, that's most important. I might just stay in and ball out. Iron Treads. No, Earthquake. There's a roll for me to live. Do I take that roll and just go for CC on a potential Volt Switch? Or do I go... If I go this and you Volt Switch, who does he go into? He could go into Hammerot, and that's kind of bad. Yeah, because Blimp can't defog in front of it. So I'm gonna stay in and CC. Okay. I'm not totally mad about letting this go. I'm not totally mad. It would have been nice for Hammerot, and I probably... Maybe that'll bite me later, but I think it's okay. Because I think I can... Now I defog. Because you're only... Even like a Stone Edge, I don't think it's going to kill me. Oh my gosh, of course it can. Of course it can. What about Darkrai then? Darkrai Dark Pulse can kill. Or I can just drop a Focus Blast with no switching. I have one chance to defog. Because I have Mirror Urban, not Boots. I have one opportunity. I'm not going to blow it here and just let it die to Stone Edge. Dark Pulse and Focus Blast are the only 2 moves I can click. Unless I'm insane enough to calc if I live this hit, which actually I do. Earthquake, I do always live 1. So I can go for a Rogue Thunder or Sludge Bomb. And if he goes Ape, I think I want a Thunder. But I'm going to Dark Pulse, right? No. Thunder. I'm doing it. Oh! I did a thing. I need to paralyze this, please. Please. We got a crit. Oh. I just manifested that. I just manifested that. Okay, wow, that crit, so the crit did like 35%, that's a weird number, so this might be like, I thought it was max HP, max attack, or something similar, but it looks like it might have a lot of special defense. Dark Pulse does not KO from this range based on that damage, so we're going to swap out into probably Moltres, right? Or you. Because Moltres loses value now that this is paralyzed. It's helpful versus low kicks, but I think keeping Aloe not getting Rage Fisted is important. And if you do U-turn, then Moltres is honestly not super scared of anything. That was a huge thunder. That was... I landed it, got the crit and the para. That was insane. Okay. You see the U-turn pop. 343 minus 327. $16. So it's, yeah, it has to have attack investment, so I'm trying to figure out how it took so little. Always just go, Rachi, don't second guess it. We don't even have to think. But we did just ruin that Annihilate if it is Scarf. And I don't think it's Rest. I don't think your U-turn Rest. What? Rage Fist, Bulk Up, Rest, U-turn? I don't think that's it. So I think it's gonna be paralyzed for the whole game. Because this thing doesn't get heal bell or anything like that, right? No. Okay, perfect. Yep, we T-Wave. We T-Wave here. If you think now is the time to set up, you're gonna get punished for that, buddy. So just don't miss. I'm not gonna play around with this thing, because this is a massive, massive threat. Especially now that Hands is gone and can't one-shot it. So now I just kind of have to beat it with Paraflinch, which is honestly, coming from Brachi, is a really good strategy. It's gonna opt to keep it. But let me write down, so it has Calm Mind. You gotta keep track of that. I think we always just go Mola here. I'm pretty healthy and can just take whatever. Unless I do go Moltres, but I'm like almost certain the last move is Rock move. And I need Drifloon to come in front of Prim, because I'm faster, or low kicks, right? Prim, low kicks. Or Annihilate. I'm faster than Annihilate now. So I could just sack the Moltres and get the defog opportunity. But well, I can't sack it to this though. I can't sack it to this. If you do opt to like stay in an Earthquake and then follow it up with Stone Edge. So you're definitely Earthquaking or Volt Switching, right? This is just the mid ground. A crit Volt Switch would be pretty bad, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Hey. So what are you gonna do? Bring in Prim again? Or who? You brought in Prim before. I think you brought in... You could bring in Ape. Because... Have I boosted... Yeah, it's 150 base power because of the Thunder. So that's something else I gotta keep track of. Especially since it is invested, so it's gonna hurt. This is low kicks. So I either stay in or go Bird. I might be able to sack Drifloon versus this, to be honest, to get the defog. So maybe now's the time I sack Moltres to make that happen. Oh my gosh, this thing hits so hard. I think I have to go Moltres always. I need to get this thing burnt, and if it is pads again, then I'll lose my boots for that, to know that knowledge, rather than taking a million jillion on Aloe or Drifloon. SD, okay, we stay in. Okay. It's a bad spot, but he can't first impression Darkrai. We Willow on Terra. Unless I can just one-shot it with a Hurricane. Because it could be Terra Ground. And if he does that, Hurricane is a roll to not kill anyway, so we're just gonna Willow. I think you're pads. I think you're SD pads. The question is, do you one-shot me? Protected pads at +2. Knockoff never KOs me. So we're good. We're in the clear. So just don't miss the Willow. Just don't miss the Willow, and we'll be okay. I did click Willow, right? I am tweaking out right now. Get some water. We live these, don't crit. Burn it. Okay. Oh, the hesitation scared me. But now I think we're basically ready to sack this off. It's probably just flamethrower, right? Yeah. Because now Darkrai isn't scared of Sucker Punch. I think I defog now, right? So you're at neutral. Let's calc just to make sure. Drifblim after Terra takes 72% from Adamant. This is the time. Actually, it's not even a big deal getting rid of hazards anymore. So maybe this was a choke? Should I Strength Sap then? Because I'm getting knocked off anyway? If the last move on Treads is knockoff for some reason, actually you gotta have knockoff on the Hammerot too. I'm gonna Strength Sap, actually. I don't think defogging is as important anymore. Low kicks kills Moltres. This is fine. This is very fine. This is actually exactly what was supposed to happen in week 2. Because the Strength Sap is going to drop his attack, and then I should copy the +2. And just drop this thing, especially at half. Did I kill Iron Treads already? I don't think so. I think that's wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Wait, he's not Defiant. He's not Defiant. Okay, but I'm still faster. Here's my thing. Let's look up Annihilate. Acrobatics, even with the item, should still kill. Still does 59 to 67. Versus Phantom Forcing and nothing comes in. Well, Samrock can come in. So let's just... He's probably sacking this off. Do I defog? No, because his Rage Fist is super strong. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, cool. Big threat out the way. Annihilate is down. Who's gonna come in now? Hamu? Low Kicks is still alive, Hammerot's alive, Tread's alive, and Prim is alive. I don't think I killed Treads, I think I'm tripping. Hard Rachi, right? Hard Rachi, Hard Rachi. Everybody else is boot. I do need a defog. Actually, should I just defog now? Yeah, so that way I can take a hit from Hammerot. Yeah. We'll defog and then we'll go Rachi. Because Rachi's faster. And the hazard's out of here. I don't even need this Strength Sap. I'm just gonna go Rachi in case this thing wants to start Calm Minding, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Wish. Or T. No, we wish. Yeah, because Treads is coming in. Could have tried to make a double, but I don't think I have to. I think I could still win slowly at this point. Yeah, just go Aloe. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I don't think there's any need to do anything differently. I think I'm winning now. With his losses and the burnt bug, I think I'm in the winning position. And Primarina, I don't think he's going to be able to sweep me. Unless I miss a T-Wave. That's the one way I think I might lose. Or like the most likely way. This is also a big threat, actually. This could be SD as well. How do I beat this if it is SD? Probably with... I gotta... Balloon Boy is probably slower than this, right? But for pre-boot, or pre-unburden or whatever, I'm definitely slower. Unless it's, like, bulky for some reason. I can't Rain Dance because I'll make its Aqua Jet too strong. I think I just have to Scald then. I have to burn it and then switch, if it is an SD set. You enter Ceaseless and misses, actually. Okay, can we get the burn? Alright. Yeah, this is about a summary of my season. Just being insanely lucky. So now we Rain Dance, go to Darkrai and win, I think. I do want to show off the tech, and I think now's the time. You're not gonna go hard Prim on me. So we're gonna go Rain Dance, and then I think Darkrai should be able to take this down, because this thing is still a threat. Or at least it's not as much of a threat, but it's fast. That's the thing, it's fast. Gonna have hard BP. If Prim comes out, then I can just go Rachi. And still paralyze it. I will be taking a lot more from its hits now though, so I do have to consider that. Hyper Voice. Liquid Voice. Okay, can't go Dark right now. So, good on him. I think I'm just gonna go back to Mola, right? Or I go into this. This feels pretty safe. Because he's burnt, right? Like, what's he gonna do? Low kicks versus Drifloon, and you're burnt. I don't think you can do more than 50%. We already got rid of the rocks, so we just strength set for recovery. And if he wants to knock me off, I'm only getting stronger. If he wants to go Prim, I'll swap back into Rachi. If he goes Treads, his attack goes down. If he goes Hammerot, gets attack goes down. If he stays in, I can beat this one-on-one. So I guess the worst play here for me is if he goes Prim. But even then, that's... Maybe I duke it out with this and then go Rachi so it has a free switch. Okay. Are we gonna see a U-turn or no? Probably not because you're SD, right? It's not Clear Amulet. It's good to know. Alright, he's +1. Oh, wait. So am I. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright. Hands are off the calc. We're just gonna start mashing buttons. Acro. Yeah, I got track of all the kills so far. That might be enough to win, honestly. I guess it comes down to Prim, and that maybe the rain will expire before it comes back in, because the rain's been up for a little bit now. And I can definitely live a hit from Prim at full, and I can probably yeah, no, +1 Terra Flying. I definitely two-shot it at the worst. So I think it's over. This should drop. Yup. Goodbye, Mr. Low Kicks. What comes in now? I'm faster than Treads. I probably have to Phantom Force it though. But I think that's honestly okay. I don't think it can threaten, it can really do anything in that one turn. Because you can't like spin nothing. You won't get the speed boost. Goes Prim. Alright. If I lose, actually no. He will be slower than everything else, even if I die. Who else is left? Samurott? How do I beat Samurott? I can just Rain Dance into Baton Pass and that should be able to beat it. It's also burnt. So I think I can just go for Acrobatics and even if I die, I can still win. Or it just dies. Maybe this is the end. Maybe we get a Drifblim sweep to finish off the season. The best Terra Captain at like 6 points. Yeah, this thing is definitely going up after the season. This thing has been one of the MVPs. The whole team has been very cracked, to be honest. This is definitely one of the best teams I've built. By far. I don't even think Acro's gonna kill. I might be tripping. Hi, my name is Iron Treads. No item, +1. Yeah, Acro actually doesn't kill, so we're going to Phantom Force. So just don't miss this for me, buddy. We're gonna see Stone Edge, the last move. Iron Head was the last move. Ah. Okay, so this actually wasn't a threat. It didn't have knockoff, no Stone Edge. There was a lot that this actually couldn't do. But I had to, that's part of draft. You have to respect everything it can do until you know yeah, or you have to assume it's the scariest too. You have to assume it's most threatening to your team until you can force your opponent's hand. Iron Treads goes down. I should have saved that Drifblim thumbnail for this video, dang. I'll make another one. I gotta make a lot of thumbnails actually, because I haven't been making any as of recently, because I've been too backed up. But yeah, I guess, so this should seal the deal, right? Did we do it? And that's how it's gonna go. We're gonna end, we're finally gonna win. We're going to beat the final PUDL champion, because they're actually rebranding to another name that I don't know if I should announce yet, but they are rebranding, so that does make me the final PUDL champion. Great run for Bonana, because he was like 6th or 8th seed. Like he was like, I think he was like 6th seed coming to the playoffs, and he worked his way all the way up. He upset Darude, and I think he upset someone else. So he had a great season as well. So big shout outs to my opponent. Good guy. Shout outs to Kaz and the rest of the committee for putting this all together. It was a great time. Yeah, and I'll definitely be playing in this league again. Probably not immediately, just because once the PMPL settles down, I'm probably going to take a little break just to get through school. But we'll definitely be back for some more draft content. I love this format. Met a lot of nice people in the server too. It's been awesome. And yeah, thanks for putting this all together. A round of applause for everybody. Great season, great content, and yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.